What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Pixel Pulse, a video game podcast, where if you're looking for gaming news, fresh drama, and at least one terrible opinion per episode, you're in the right place. This is episode 16, Sweet 16. My name is Justin Muslimi. I almost said my name is Kyle Olson. That's funny. No, I am Justin Muslimi, and with me, as always, is my good bud, Kyle Olson. Kyle, what's up, man? How you doing?
Hi, that's me. I'm Kyle, and I'm the one with bad opinions.
Well, I was gonna say, I wonder who's gonna have the terrible opinion this episode. Well, it's just a.
My money's on me.
Oh yeah, you think so?
I think so. I was looking over our topics, and yeah, I think I'll have some bad opinions today.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. One of these days, I know I'm gonna get called out by like somebody, by one of the comments about something I said or an opinion that I shared. I'm sure it's coming. But anyways, welcome.
I'm gonna
welcome
make
to
a
the show.
burner account, by the way, and I'm just gonna sign on and call you out for stuff now.
You're just gonna you're just gonna make a new profile and just just slander me, just slander the heck out of me.
Gamer Boy XYZ says, Justin, what the heck are you talking about, man? It's like you don't even know what gaming is.
Yeah, do you even play games? That's funny.
He does. He
no.
does play games, guys. He's just not very good at them.
Yeah, right. That's true. I'm not. It's good to be here with you, Kyle. It's good to see you, man. It's good to be here with everybody who's listening today. It's been a day, man. I was, as you know, I was at work a little late tonight, so I had to come home, scramble. I had to bring home dinner for people, people as in my family.
Bring home the bacon.
You know, got to bring home the bacon, the dough, as they call it.
Yeah.
But I'm here now, man. I'm here
he's
and I'm ready to
now.
rock and roll. What's new with you, man? Anything new going on in your neck of the woods?
Yes. You know, I've said this before. I'm a big Formula One fan, newer big Formula One fan, and
Yeah.
because of all the stuff going on in the Middle East, they canceled the races that were over there. So it's been like 5 weeks without any races for me to watch. Last weekend, we're back, baby. They had a race in Miami, and it was so cool, so fun to watch. So that was a big win for me because I have been patiently waiting for the return.
Just salivating at the bit, huh? You just like, I need it. Come on.
I've been pacing my house for it's like 36 days.
You're just
waiting
irritable.
for it.
Daddy, what are you doing? Leave me alone.
Like, have you seen the meme of the guy who's like standing there with his hands behind his back? I forget what it's from. It's like Narcos or something. He's just like standing there, like just looking, and then he's just like looking. That was me basically for a month straight.
Well, also that meme. Well, I suppose when they announced that they were coming back to Miami, you did that meme where you were like that guy behind the tree doing the. You're like, ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep, yeah, that was me. So that was cool. I also finished season 1. I know I'm so behind on this, but I've been playing Seven Deadly Sins. I finished season 1 of the anime.
Ooh,
and
nice. What'd you think?
I thought it was great, and I am gonna start season 2. Yep.
How many seasons are there?
I think there's 5 seasons, and then like of the main series, and then there's a couple other seasons I think that they did afterwards in a few movies. I don't know. I had to. There's like so many, and they release them in different ways, like out of sync with the seasons. So like Netflix will compile all 5 seasons together, and then they'll do like post seasons and after stories and stuff. So I actually asked AI like, hey, in what order should I watch this so I know? Like, at what point do I pull out of a season and like jump into a movie or like an OVA or something like that? But yeah, it's been really good.
That's I know. I watched. I think it was 3 seasons of it, and then I stopped. But it was really good. I remember really liking it. I don't know why I stopped. But yeah, I just I need to. I'll go back to it one day.
There you go. Yeah, it was so hard to find on Netflix too because the way that they bucket things on Netflix, it's not like they say it's like, hey, this is Seven Deadly Sins, the anime seasons, watch this. They name it after the name of the last season. And so it's like really confusing because you look at it and you're like, where are all the other seasons? It's well, they're all combined into one bucket, but they just use the art and name of the last season. So for like a newbie like me, it was I spent way too long looking around Netflix trying to figure out where the heck this thing was.
Oh, yeah. It's God. It's been years since I watched that show, but it was good. It was good, man. Yeah, it's good to see you, Kyle.
Good to be here.
Yeah, I haven't been doing a whole lot. They did announce some games that are leaving the PlayStation Plus catalog May 19th. So I've kind of put Seros on the back burner, trying to finish these. So one of them is Sandland. It's a JRPG with
Wait,
the artist
Sandland
Toriyama.
Sandland was on the PlayStation Plus catalog? Oh, I thought you had to buy it.
No, it's
Oh.
the DBZ artist Toriyama. Am I saying that right? That's his name, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, he did the art. I think that's like the last thing he worked on before he passed away.
Wow.
So, I like it a lot. It's really good. I'm about 8-ish hours in, but it's fun, man. I enjoy it. Sometimes when you're riding around in like the sand, like in the open world, the dialogue gets a little stale because they just keep repeating themselves over and over again. And I don't know if there's a way
Yeah.
to like turn that off, but no, combat. It's like real time combat, and it's there's like a lot of side quests. There's bounties to like take up, and
Nice.
yeah, it's going good. I think I got like 16 trophies so far out of like I don't know 50 or 45, 50 of them, whatever it is, but. It's fun. The other game that I don't think I'm going to get to it in time, that's leaving May 19th, is Control. Control Ultimate Edition.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Dude.
I
What day is
kind
today?
of want to like get through this game quick and then hit Control. I don't know how long of a game Control is, but
Control can be pretty fast actually. Like it's like 30 hours or less.
okay, 30 hours, huh?
I mean, if you're trophy hunting, it'll take you longer, but
I won't be. I just want to finish it.
it's pretty fast. I'll have to check my time, but I spent a little bit longer on it. But it was great. My only
You
complaint
finished it, right,
was
Kyle?
I did. Yeah, I actually did finish it.
Nice.
I am not known for finishing games, but this one I did finish because, to be quite honest, like once I got to the end, I kind of wanted it to be over, and the ending didn't make sense to me, and I had to go to YouTube videos to like look up why the ending made sense. And apparently it's because the ending isn't like the true ending. It's the additional content from the Ultimate Edition that makes it more clear. And at that point, I just didn't have the patience to go through the additional content to like learn more.
To
It-
get the true ending.
Right. Yeah, it was. I didn't feel like doing that, but it was great. I mean, it was a really fun game. I loved all the abilities and things that you can unlock. The story was really cool, especially during certain moments. There's one scene where like you're just running through this maze and you're like they're playing rock music and you're just blasting people. Not people. They're like what do they call them? Spirit things. I forget what they're called.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just like blasting them and using your powers on. It was really cool. It was a good play. I would highly recommend checking it out before it leaves.
Yeah, that's why I'm like I need to get through Sandland quick because I want to play Control. And, I've always wanted to get to it. I just thought I would have more time, but they announced that I was leaving May 19th. I was like, oh my gosh, that is so soon.
And
too.
you
Like
know why they're
13.
doing that, right? They're doing it because of Resonant.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So they're making it so that okay, like it's been on there long enough. Now Resonant's going to come out, and there's going to be another surge of people wanting to play it. So I think they're going to take it off, make people buy it if they want to play it. But I mean, between now and then, like if you just play Control, like you'll have plenty of time to beat it.
Yeah.
Like you could probably beat it in 2 weekends.
Okay. Yeah. Resonant still doesn't have a release date. Well, it's this year. Well, they just reiterated that it's still on track to release this year, but there's not a release date yet.
Yeah,
So
I don't believe that because we know Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out later this year. That's going to shut down all game releases unless someone's feeling really, really spicy.
yeah, there's a couple games that are sneakily getting into like the October window they're like testing the waters. There was one recently. It was October. Like the beginning of October. I don't remember what game it was, but I'm like, you're playing with fire. That's you're.
Damn,
I would say September at the latest. Like get your out by the end of September. I would try and get your game out. If not, push it to next year, man.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know how it works with like game and development, but like for me, when I'm doing software development and product releases, I have a lot of control over when I can release things, and usually my determining factor is like when leadership wants it out. Like when does the like because there's like the point of diminishing returns, right? Like if I get it out too soon, then it might be broken and we're going to have issues and we'll lose sales because of that. But if I get it out too late,
Yeah.
did we spend too long developing it? And there's like that sweet window. I feel like a lot of companies are finding that sweet window is around the Grand Theft Auto
Yeah.
release date. But that sweet window isn't going to be so sweet if you're going up against like a giant like that. So they
Yeah, it's gonna be more bitter and sour rather than sweet.
yeah, it's not going to be sweet. It's going to be like what no one's going to play your game, guys. Like just
Yeah.
find your release window that's not going to conflict with this one.
Yeah.
Like, there's just nothing you can do. I did see so GDP for the US, it's predicted that GDP will go down by $1 billion during the release window of for like 1 year.
Yeah, I think
for
we were
Grand Theft
talking
Auto
about that.
6.
We were, yeah. I was like, that's funny, dude.
That's not a lot, like in the grand scheme of things. I forget what the total GDP is, but like $1 billion, like that's quite a lot. I mean,
It's a lot of money though.
I'll be contributing to that number for sure.
Yeah. 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 Oh yeah, I'll be there. Granted, it's not $100, but
Honestly, dude, like I don't know. It's hard. Like I don't want $100 games. I want $80 games. I want games to go back to being like $50 like they used to be.
right.
But if they actually deliver on the value that they have promised, like if you think about it, you play it for 100 hours, that's $1 an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really not terrible.
Right.
And it's not like you're gonna play it 100 hours. Like people are buying. You're gonna play it like hundreds of hours.
Especially with the online, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm not encouraging it. I think they should not do that. But it's not going to be a barrier to entry. I think for a lot of people.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah. Well, we got some gaming news to get into. Kyle, I'm just gonna start off with the breaking news that just happened today. It's
Let's freaking do it. Yes.
I'm excited. They just announced, this is a couple hours ago, and Nintendo had announced that they had a surprise Star Fox Nintendo Direct coming. And it literally, Kyle, it was like 10 minutes. They're like, it was like 10 minutes they announced it, that it was coming, and then there it was. And they announced, what they had announced, Kyle, was a Star Fox 64 remake coming out June 25th. And they showed a very detailed, like 9-something minute trailer on it. Just going through all the different features and things you'll be seeing in the game. It looks beautiful. The graphics look awesome. When they show the ship coming down like over the water, and then you just kind of see, then you see like the HUD, and I was just like, wow, that looks so good. And I wanted to see all the characters. Like all the characters look great. Fox McCloud looks a little weird to me. I don't know what it is. Maybe just too realistic. Maybe like just too much like a fox. I don't know. But it's like, not. I don't really mean that in a bad way. It's cool.
I see that. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but he looks
Just a little off, right?
Right, a little bit. And I did notice that. I was actually going to make a point about that because I felt like they nailed his look in the Super Mario movie really well.
They did. Oh yeah.
But this guy looks, um, he's not quite like McCloud from Timu, but they're like starting to teeter that way for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's got some. There's something off. I don't know what it is.
The other characters look pretty good too. And again, the other one that looks off to me a little bit is Falco. Slippy looks like Slippy, and then the other, who's the rabbit?
I
Poppy.
thought Falco actually looked pretty good. I think
He looks good, but again, there was something I don't know. But Slippy looks, the frog looks just like
Yeah.
he's supposed to, or she. Is it he or she?
He and then Peppy Hare is the rabbit.
Peppy, thank you. Yeah. He looked really really good. But like the environments, dude, the environments look really really good. They showed off the tank gameplay, and then an underwater. Is that new, by the way? They showed like an underwater submarine level, and I don't remember that in the 64 version.
It's been so long since I played it. I can't remember anything
can't
except
either.
for do a barrel roll. But I did want to say Falco. You know who Falco reminds me of, and the reason why I kind of like his character.
Who?
Mass Effect 2. Okay.
Oh, I haven't played it.
Are you freaking kidding me?
No,
this isn't
I'm
gonna-
not.
This isn't gonna land then. Okay, for anyone listening, Falco, his look reminds me of Garrus. Garrus is like such a cool character in Mass Effect 2, and he's got like this same like, I don't know, he just looks like a bad A, and it just, anyways, that's when I see Falco, that's what he looks like to me for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's because he's blue.
Blue, yeah. Yeah, I know, Kyle. It's on my bucket list. It's one of the series I got to play one of these days is Mass Effect.
Yes, you do. So I'm going to pull up an image here of the Super Mario Star Fox and just compare because I should have done this before. Yeah, he looks way cooler in the Super Mario. Like he even has a little mohawk thing in the Super Mario one.
Yep.
Like,
yep.
Yeah.
I wish I would have like tried to aim more for that. That would have been cool. But I digress.
A little bit more sly looking, I guess. Is what it is.
But I'm kind of just nitpicking here. The game looks great, dude. Like it looks so good. They were showing off some of the multiplayer modes, like the 4v4 modes where you have to like take control points. They were talking about
barrel rolls as a squad.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, that'd be cool. And they're adding a bunch of like new cutscenes, I guess, to like flesh out the story and characters more. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, dude. So there's gonna be some new content in there for sure. I wonder if this is gonna be. I hope this is like not gonna be like an $80 game. I hope it's more like. This to me feels like a $60 game, like 60, maybe 70. But I think 60 is a sweet spot here for this game. But I don't know, Kyle. Maybe you'll have a Switch 2 before then, maybe not. But
yeah, did they announce the release date?
yes, June 25th.
June 25th. Okay, so yeah, that falls around Father's Day, so maybe I will.
Oh, it does. Yeah, dude.
Dang.
I think you can swing it.
I know, yeah.
Tell your kids, how
to.
much do you love me as your father?
Yes, I actually. So it was May 4th recently on Monday, and every May 4th is like a big holiday for us around here. So they're all on a Star Wars kick right now.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, watching Star Wars and swinging lightsabers and stuff. But yeah, Star Fox that'd be a good one. Good fun for the whole fam.
Mm-hmm. I'm stoked.
It looks
man.
great.
It does. All right, moving on. Kyle, we saw some pre-orders for the Steam controller go live, and people were excited, and then they sold out instantly.
Of course they did.
And they sold out instantly, and then scalpers are already trying to scalp them for triple the price. So yeah, that's always fun. I know Valve is they're not very happy about it, but when did the Steam controller pre-orders go live? I was looking at that, but yeah, I know they were like $100. So I mean, it's $100 for a Steam controller. That's already like pretty pricey in my eyes. I was like $100. I know it's got some like extra features like the track pads but people were excited for it though. So yeah.
Is this the point where I tell you that I am a scalper and I bought like a whole stockpile of them?
You bought like 50 of them, and you're gonna.
Yeah, and this is how I'm paying for the Switch.
Oh, you smart business! You're business now savvy, aren't you, Kyle?
Dude, I hate the scalping community and
it's
the
sickening,
companies
dude.
that support this garbage. It's like, guys, do better. Like, Valve and I don't understand. Like, it's like, you're gonna sell all of your stock anyways, so why would you sell it to scalpers? You're gonna sell it all anyways to fans, people that want to buy it. Like, you're gonna run out. You're gonna have a hard time supplying your current market without just catering to your scalpers. And it's the same for Sony. It's the same for anybody else that's selling anything.
No one, why hasn't, nobody has really been able to solve the scalper issue. I mean, there's got to be ways to combat this. I mean, I know there are, but they just don't care because they're selling it. They're like, well, if they're selling it, that's all they care about.
Exactly.
I don't know.
That's all it is. It's just the bottom line for them and how quickly they can sell it. It looks good. I'm sure that they have reports on, boy, we sold out in 30 minutes, and we cleared a whole inventory and fantastic. It's record breaking. When in reality, you probably would have sold out in 32 minutes had you just put in some safeguards to keep scalpers from buying everything and reselling it for $300 instead of
triple the price. I hope no one's buying that. Good lord.
Dude. And it happens with everything, like Magic cards.
I mean,
when I was buying my Final Fantasy Magic cards, people were buying them and then reselling them for like just exponentially more money, like thousands. And it's
so dumb, dude.
It's absolutely ridiculous. I just don't get it. And that's why a lot of times with things like this, I'm just patient. I just wait.
No,
price will come back down, or they'll come back in stock.
Exactly. Now, Valve did address this. They made a statement, not really on scalping, but just on the controller update or controller stock. They said, Steam controller ran out faster than we anticipated, and we hate that not everyone who wanted one was able to get it. We're working on getting more in stock, and we'll have an update on expected timeline soon. That was 11:06 a.m. yesterday. They put that out, so they're working on it. They're trying to get more out there as soon as they can. So hopefully, when they put it back up, it isn't just a bunch of scalpers that just instantly flock to it.
That's what it will be until the market is like saturated with it, right? I mean, like that's the way that it dies down. It's like people either don't buy it, lose interest in it, the market gets saturated, or there's like an oversupply, and stock doesn't run out, but everyone is like understocking so they don't have to carry those inventory costs, and so they don't waste money on on the inventory, and then scalpers buy it all up quickly, and then there's none left for people that actually want to like use the stuff.
Yeah, I know it's pathetic, and it always has been, and it's upsetting, but until someone actually does something about it and tries to combat it, it's just going to keep happening, sadly.
And I know there's been some companies that have done things about it. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there are ways, and you don't even have to do like a queue or anything. Like, there's ways to keep your purchases to like a certain amount for like people that are coming to your website without crashing your website, without having like, dude, do you remember the like hours long queues to get a PlayStation? Like a PlayStation 5.
Oh, yeah. I remember that, dude. That was
like,
awful.
The 30th anniversary stuff, how they would trigger the queues for that, too. It was just
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. It's like dude, it reminds me of like the freaking Hunger Games.
Yeah, I know. The Hunger Game. That's a good analogy. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad.
I'm still bitter about that because I never got the 30th, but
I know. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I'd be mad too. Yeah. But so yeah, there's that. We'll see what happens with that in the coming weeks. Um, yeah. Next up, Kyle, we don't have to spend a lot of time on this because it's not like a lot of information, but
all right.
some PS6 details have kind of squeaked out a little bit. This comes way of mpfirst.com, which we will be citing a few times during this podcast because they just I don't know. I really really like MP First. They have a lot of breaking news and they're pretty good with their write ups. But the first one, this was kind of obvious, and they even say it's obvious, but is that they seem to be going through a lot of cross-gen development, which we kind of figured. And at the moment, they say here at the moment, it looks like Sony has people working on developing assets, both 2D and 3D, for the current PS5 and next-gen PS6 consoles. So it says here these assets have been described as AAA quality. Not much else to add, but it's going to probably suggest that we're going to get cross-gen titles from Sony going into next-gen, similar to how we saw some PS5 games released on PS4. So yeah, nothing shocking there. We're gonna, as the PS6 releases, you're gonna see there's gonna be a bunch of PS6 and PS5 games. Yeah, I messed up there, didn't I? But yeah, dude. I don't know if we're gonna have any PS6 exclusives at launch. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I'm gonna
You know
say
what we're gonna
probably not.
have.
What?
You know what kind of games that they're gonna have at launch. What have
What?
they been pushing for the last like 4 years?
You're talking about like a live service?
Oh yeah, they're gonna launch with like live services.
There'll probably be one. Even though I don't know, Kyle, they're kind of exiting that strategy. I don't know, not the strategy. I know they're still going to try for that, but because you got the upcoming Horizon game, and I don't know if Fair Games. Fair Games, I don't know if that's canceled or what, but who knows. But yeah, they see
At this point, just assume yes.
But yeah, there seems to be a shift going on there. So I don't know I don't know. It's hard to say. But
It's more sarcasm from me because of all the shenanigans around live service games. But
right.
I mean, I hope they launch with something because, like, I don't know. It's just I feel like you have to launch a console with games that sell the console because, like, people don't buy the console to buy the console. They're buying it, like I've always said, as like a gateway into your ecosystem to get games that they want
Exactly.
to play. And if you don't have those games there that they want to play, then your console sales are going to fall flat, especially when you're charging $1,000 for a console that has no games. So
Yeah,
they
you're
gotta
gonna.
have something.
I know. That's why. I mean, I hope they have some exclusive game, PS6 exclusive. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. But I don't know. I don't know what they're
Do you
gonna.
think they'll do Killzone? Do you think that
No.
they would be kind to us and try to encourage us to buy their $1,000 console for Killzone?
I would love that, Kyle, but I don't think. I think Gorilla has moved on from Killzone, unfortunately, which sucks because I could really use another Killzone. I love that series. But
I could too. I know we've talked about that before.
yep. And they say here another obvious thing is that Sony is looking to further build out its social apps on the platforms, which it describes as next gen social apps. Likely the terminology used every time they move gen, so nothing out of the ordinary there. Video streaming and multitasking, much like they were on PS4 and PS5, are also being built upon on the next gen PlayStation console. And to our
Wait.
understanding,
The social apps. Do you remember the social app where, like, what was it, PS3 where they had like that? It was like PlayStation Home or something.
yeah,
and you could like go in there and like walk around and just like
Bro,
interact with random
that was
people.
ahead of its time. I love PlayStation Home. I use that quite a bit. I love that. It
Yeah,
was
me
cool.
too. Is that what they're referring to here?
I
Like, are
don't
they going to
know.
bring back
That'd be cool,
next
dude. I
gen?
would love a return to PlayStation Home. That would be. I think now would be a good time to like bring it back. Like, that would be sick.
Yeah, that
I'd
was
be all in.
that was really interesting because as soon as you said that, I was like, wait a second, that sounds familiar to me. I think they've tried this strategy before.
Yeah,
I digress.
yeah, no. So yeah, just they're gonna build upon their social apps, which that's not. Again, that's pretty obvious, not surprising. And they MP First even says it's obvious, but something that isn't so obvious. This is pretty cool. One of the big things we learned here is they say is Sony is partnering with another studio to develop a next generation game featuring immersive third person horror shooter mechanics, built on Unreal Engine 5. No title was given. They don't know like who's developing it or what it's called or but they say here that the wording doesn't really imply that it's a flat out shooter. Just that it has just shooting mechanics in it. So you do maybe shoot in the game, but it's not maybe centered on that. But they don't know.
Interesting.
But it's going to be a horror setting. This I know it's is it Fire Sprite? Yeah, Fire. They even say it down here. Because
Yeah.
I know Fire Sprite has been rumored to be working on a survival horror type game, a new one for Sony's console, and they say it's called Project Heartbreak. This was reported back in 2024. They think that it could be Until Dawn 2, possibly a new Siren game.
Hmm.
So we don't know. Uh, who knows? It would be cool to see Until Dawn 2. Um, but we'll find out sooner or later. Next gen cloud streaming will run on Gen 5 SSDs. So I know Sony has been kind of ramping up efforts on their cloud streaming service. And yeah, they're going to be, no surprise here, they're going to be kind of going all in on PS6, it seems. It says here the push here will go beyond more game support, as we'll see some upgrades to PlayStation's cloud game streaming service. Based on the information we have uncovered, work on the hardware infrastructure for the next-gen cloud game streaming servers has been underway for roughly 3 to 40 years. So they've been working on this for quite a while. I think when PS6 launches, Kyle, this is probably gonna be kind of front and center. They're gonna probably advertise the heck out of like the streaming of their games.
Yeah, I would imagine so. It seems like they're really making a lot of strides to work that way with the portal and the streaming just like straight from the PlayStation itself.
Yeah. Yeah, because right now I can stream games on my portal, but only if it's like the PS5 boot of it. You know what I mean? Like it's gotta be a PS5 like native game. Because I can't do like PS4 games or like I
Really?
can't do any. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought there were like a lot of games that you could stream.
it's got to be the PS5 boot version of it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I hope they get that figured out.
And it's not all games too. And I know that specifically because Digimon, that game, the demo is streamable, but the full game is not. So if I want to play it on
Oh,
my
really?
portal, I have to boot my PlayStation and stream it from my PlayStation to my portal.
Okay.
And what makes matters worse is that like the demos and the full games, when you see them in your game library, you can't tell the difference between the demo and the full game in the portal view. So when you boot it up, you think you're booting the full game. No, it's the demo.
Oh, yeah, because it doesn't always clearly state if it's the
It
demo or the
doesn't.
game. Yeah,
No, I wish I could just like remove it too from my library because I have the full game. I have no need for the demo
right. It's
anymore.
just like, yeah, I have the game. Yeah, I really want to play the demo. Thanks, guys, for that.
Thanks so much for putting that there. Yeah, I know it's weird. Like there's some games that for whatever reason I don't know they're just not optimized for streaming. I couldn't tell you, but that's one I know that has been irritating for me because I freaking love that game and I would love to lay in bed and play it. And I can't unless I'm streaming it from the PlayStation. And there's a slight bit of lag when you stream for your PlayStation
Oh
versus
yeah.
when you get straight from the servers.
I'm kind of reading through this. Yeah. It says here the info is the info also confirmed that the hardware supporting the PS5's cloud game streaming infrastructure currently uses a oh man, I don't know even how to PCIe Gen 4 NVMe as its storage server solution. With the next gen cloud game streaming infrastructure using PCL. Is it PCL or PCI?
PCIe Gen
PC,
5
that's what I thought.
NVMe.
PCI.
Yeah. So what's really cool about this is that basically they're saying that they're going to upgrade their servers so that like Gen 4 has a read speed of 7,500 megabytes per second. Gen 5 doubles that. So what that means is that because we're like when we're streaming, we're not writing. I mean, sometimes you're writing, but like usually it's heavy on the read speed from that server. So you're getting double that read speed, and in fact, you're actually getting double the write speed as well with the Gen 5. So they're doubling the capabilities of the hardware in their servers, at least when it comes to storage. Processing and all the other fun stuff is totally separate from that, but at least they won't be hindered by the storage.
Yeah, so it just means like they say here, faster asset streaming on local devices, but we'll see how that kind of translates. But yeah, they say here, hopefully the elimination of pop-ins. Yeah, that would be nice. But it's crazy because like games on PS5 already, there's a lot of games that like just have like almost no loading or just instant loading. You know what I mean? Like fast traveling or whatnot. I mean, so it's just kind of crazy with
super fast.
Yeah, so it's like how much faster can you really get? Yeah, I don't know, but it's exciting.
I mean,
to,
like let's say the new like I would not want to spend $1,000 on a console that loads a game a half a second faster.
Oh yeah, half
I mean?
a second would mean it was nothing.
Like, because the games already load fast. Like, I'm okay with the game taking 6 seconds to load. Like, you know how fast Spider-Man loads, or some of these other games. Like, you load straight into the game, like almost immediately. It's so fast that like I'm still not used to it. I'm still used to old load speeds.
I know, and dude, and when you like fast travel, it's there's no waiting. It's
Dude, I used to fast travel to take a bathroom break.
Yeah, right. I know. Yeah, dude. No, it's you click on the spot and he instantly just swings down into that spot. It's like holy cow, dude.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like I understand the importance of continuing to push it, but it's like it goes back to diminishing returns, right? Like eventually you get to the point where it's like it's so fast, doesn't actually matter, and there's got to be something else that sells your console because like to me it's already fast enough.
Yeah, me too. I am completely satisfied with how fast things load. Dude, I'm completely satisfied with like graphics now. Like if they said that graphics they couldn't get them any better, I'd be like, okay. I mean, graphics look great.
I mean, okay, I've got one game for you. Final Fantasy 16. I want quality mode but with 60 frames per second.
Oh yeah. I should have specified like frames. I want like like a rock solid like 60, like, for sure. But I don't know. But it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool getting these little snippets of next gen details, even if they're small. Yeah. Well, this next story comes from videogameschronicle.com, another good site that we source sometimes. And they say here that Halo Studios is actively developing remakes of Halo 2 and Halo 3. So early development has reportedly started on remaking the entire original Halo trilogy, they say here. That's according to Rebs Gaming, which claims to have received proof from sources that the entire original Halo trilogy is receiving the remake treatment. So they go on to say here, one of my news sources sent me proof to verify themselves and confirm that the Halo 2 and Halo 3 remakes are definitely happening, they said. Active development is underway. They are in early development. So, according to sources, Halo Combat Evolved's remake will even include content from the other two Halo entries, such as Brutes, as nods to those games in its new prequel missions. So this isn't like a huge surprise to me. I kind of thought they were going to do this, but just to kind of hear that, it's you haven't announced it, but just to hear that, on the inside, it's happening is pretty substantial, Kyle. I don't know. I'm pretty excited.
I am a little bit irritated with Sony because Sony needs to play nice with Xbox for some time now to make sure that we get these games on PlayStation.
That Sony gets all of them in the trilogy.
For
I know.
for no other reason than let's just get all the games over. I did go and look at the trailer views real quick, and because I was gonna make a point, but it was, I mean, they have like, I don't know, 1 to 2 million views on the Halo Campaign Evolved trailer, and I was like, I wonder how many the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer from 2 years ago has. It's got 278 million views.
Yeah, bro. I was gonna say it's not even in the same.
I know. It's just like it's a totally different league, and like the trailer 2 has 160 million views. I don't know. Anyways, the point, as soon as I saw the views, I was like, oh, that doesn't work.
Yeah,
it's exciting. I can't wait to play it. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, dude. They have like, if this is true, Kyle, they have a lot of projects. So you figure they have Halo Evolved that's coming out here soon this summer sometime. It's to be believed. And then they have these other two remakes, Halo 2 and Halo 3. Then they have a multiplayer Halo in the works. And then I think the next actual Halo game in the mainline series is being developed as well. So like 4 to 5 projects they got going on. I mean, that's a lot.
Significant.
Man. Yeah. So I don't know, man. They have a lot. They have a lot on their plate. They have a lot that they have coming up. I don't know when the release window for all these games are gonna start coming out, but I don't know.
Not soon enough.
No, I know. I want the remakes if anything. That's really what I'm the most excited for.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, that's what's happening in the Halo world.
You know what I just had a thought of? Like, dude, I'm gonna set my alarm to the Halo music, like the like, yeah,
that or
yep. I'm gonna set it to that, and then like I wake up, it's like 5:30 in the morning. My alarm's gonna go off. My wife's gonna look at me like, "What the heck is that noise?
What is that?" Yeah.
What is that? And then as I like rise out of bed, just boom.
Yeah. I'm ready to go Spartan.
Yeah.
That
would be good.
We can go through these next couple pretty quick, Kyle, because there's not like a whole lot to talk about. But while they haven't confirmed anything, Capcom has kind of teased that they, might have a sequel in the future planned for Pragmata.
Oh, baby.
Now, this does come off the heels of it being announced that it has sold 1 million copies in just a few days. They say here that the arduous development was worth the effort. So I would like to see that. I am not finished with Pragmata yet, but it has been a tremendous game in so many aspects. It's exceeded all my expectations. It's a lot of fun. It's a great story. It's a great relationship between Hugh and Diana. I'm loving that. The gameplay is fantastic. The hacking matrix that you have to, mini game that you have to do between each encounter, that's a lot of fun. The enemies, there's a lot of variety in the enemies. They get kind of harder and harder as you go on through the game, but it's worth it. So this is good news. I know, Kyle, you haven't you have yet to play Pragmata, but it is a great game. I recommend it wholeheartedly.
I really want to play it. I want to play that. I want to play Saros. There's I want to play the new First Light game that's coming out here real soon. There's so many games, and I've moved away from stockpiling new games into my backlog, and I try to only buy them when I actually know that I've got time to play them.
Yeah.
But Pragmata, I think yes, I really liked the demo. They showcased a lot of my favorite part of the demo was the shooting elements, but I really liked the relationship and the dynamic between Hugh and Diana. I thought that was really cool. It kind of reminded me of a certain Kratos and Boy.
Yeah.
I don't know if I did that right, but Boy.
That's pretty good.
It was really, that's kind of what that reminded me of. Not with, obviously Hugh chewing her out all the time, but just like, how do you carry this child and work with this child through whatever Capcom's going to throw at you?
Dude, the cool thing is about Pragmata is you never have to like come to her rescue or like save her. Like they don't go out, like no one grabs her and you got to like save her and shoot baddies off of her. They don't do any of that. Like you don't have to actually babysit her, which is so nice, dude. I can't tell you.
All the games where it's like, where's the person I'm supposed to be guarding, and they've like wandered off into a corridor full of enemies.
Let's just go over here.
Gosh dang it, get back over here.
But yeah, what kind of sparked this was it's not even like that big of a, but the Rob Dyer, the CEO of Capcom USA, he was speaking at an interactive innovation conference in Vegas. And then he said the following there. He said, we're to a point now where we've got another IP that Capcom, and God bless them, has an arsenal that we can continue to go down. So that, he that wasn't confirming a sequel, but he was saying that, that they're probably going to explore its future as it goes on. I'm sure as it sells, I'm sure it's still selling well, hopefully at least, because I would love to see a sequel to this game.
Yeah.
So, another one, Kyle?
It reminds me too. Stellar Blade. Like I know it's not Capcom, but it has that same kind of vibe. That like space setting and like beat 'em up. I know they had talked about doing a sequel. I'd be curious to see if they're gonna do a sequel to that game or not.
Wait, sorry. Say that again. To which game?
Stellar Blade.
Oh yeah. I thought they had said that they were doing a sequel to that.
Right. But it's been kind of all quiet on the Western Front.
Yeah, we haven't heard anything since they kind of alluded to that. You're right. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe they're just hard at work on it, Kyle.
I sure hope so, because the last game that they did was fantastic. I really loved the combat in that game so much, and the story. It was it absolutely blew me away. Like I didn't realize how cool of a game it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be like chicks running around swinging swords and stuff, but it was like so much more than that. It was.
But there's there's like a lot of depth to it actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's a little bit of news here, a little bit of Nintendo news. Well, besides the Star Fox news, I guess. It says here that Nintendo is facing pressure from shareholders to raise the price of the Switch 2 console. So you better get on it soon, Kyle. So, it says that they're under pressure from shareholders, and one possible solution being discussed is raising the price of the Switch 2. The console has sold pretty good. It's selling. They have sold 17 million units since its launch, and I guess the financial results still are not satisfying investors. So it's just not profitable enough for shareholders, is what's being said here. So. Yeah, according to analyst Takashi Mochizuki from Bloomberg, it says here paywalled. Yeah, because I'm not going to pay for that Bloomberg article. That's for sure. Investors are pushing Nintendo. I know, paywalled. But yeah, I guess investors are pushing Nintendo to improve profits. This pressure comes at a time when Nintendo stock has been falling for 5 months in a row on the Tokyo stock market, reaching its worst period since the Wii U era. I don't know why. I don't know why it's falling so much. But But yeah, it says here right now the stock value is about half of what it was at its peak last August.
I have some thoughts around that.
Yeah, well, because they even say here that it's strange because they've had it's been a successful console and it's had games, but I guess it says but investors are focused on profit margins, not just sales numbers. So it says because of this, Nintendo may need to take action soon. So yeah, Kyle, you said you got some thoughts. What are your thoughts?
So I think it's kind of a combination of things. One, like the global economy right now is just trash. Like especially the U.S. economy, right? Like I don't know much about the Tokyo economy right now, but I mean, like the dollar
I think the world
just
economy
doesn't.
is pretty much the same.
It just your money just doesn't go as far as it used to anymore, and people are starting to like double think. Yeah, should I spend $80 on this game, or should I spend that on groceries? Right? Like eggs are I don't know what like $12 a dozen or however much a dozen. You know what I mean? Like it's just I think there's that. But at the same time, I don't think Nintendo has been doing a good job of like releasing games that cater to their fan base on the Switch too. Like they haven't really had any console seller games. They totally let go of what was it, the 40th anniversary of Mario, and they just kind of let the movie be their celebration of it, right?
Yeah,
And I think they did the same thing with Zelda.
I think because the movie. You know what? I think just because the game isn't ready yet. I think the game. They didn't want to reveal the game too early, but so that movie was kind of all they had. To put it in simple terms.
But like they knew the 40th anniversary was coming. Like
No,
they've
I
known
know.
the 40th anniversary is coming for 40 years. For I mean, like I think that they maybe have been fumbling some things and just
True. Yeah.
riding the wave of like yeah, we're Nintendo, but I think people are a little bit more choosy with what they're wanting to spend their money on. And if Nintendo's not going to offer up like stuff that's going to be a console seller, then maybe they're not going to buy it.
Yeah.
Plus, like it costs more to make games, it costs more to make consoles and everything. So yeah, that's going to eat into their shares, and you can't just do the same strategies over and over and expect the same results. I think they got to do something different. Besides just increasing the price, like give people what they want to see, like Star Fox 64, for example. If they did Star Fox 64 remake with the launch of the Switch 2, I bet
Oh
you
man.
wouldn't find there wouldn't be a Switch 2 on the shelves today.
Yeah, that was that would have been cool for sure. I guess Mario Kart. I guess everyone likes Mario Kart too, but I mean, I don't know. But that didn't get that seemed a little soft as far as like not sales, just just in reception. People were kind of soft on it.
They
On Mario
sold it
Kart
for
World.
$80. That's why.
Well, yeah, that's what did. Yeah, that definitely didn't help things.
Yeah,
The
they're like,
price.
hey, check it out. Here's our new Switch console that's almost exactly the same as the last one, just a little bit more powerful. And here's the next Mario Kart for $80.
For $80, guys, go out and buy it. Luckily, I bought it. I bought the bundle, so essentially, I got it for $50. I bought
Right.
it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's the way to do it from what I hear.
for sure. So yeah, I don't know. Do you predict that they'll raise the price sometime this year, Kyle?
I would assume so. I mean, Xbox, they are going to do it with Project Helix. Like they've already done it with their console. Sony has already done it with theirs twice now. I think Switch, they already did it one time, right?
Not the console. They did. So what they did was they took the pre-orders offline, and they brought it back. But the console didn't raise, but they did raise the price of the accessories. So everything surrounding the console they raised, like the controllers.
That
and
explains why the Pro controller is so expensive. I
yeah,
forgot about that.
yeah. They raised the price of all their accessories for the Switch 2.
It's like $90 for the Pro 2 controller. And I was like, do I really need this if I get the Switch?
Right. Yeah. It's like
Okay. Yeah, I would assume that they're probably going to raise it in conjunction with maybe the Star Fox release, if I had to guess.
yeah, yeah. I do too. I think it's definitely coming this year. I would bet money on it. So if you guys want it for the Switch 2, now is the time to get one because they're going to be raising the prices.
Guess I
I'll
better
bet.
stop holding out.
But so yeah, I don't know. We'll see. kind of see what happens there. Anyway, next up, Kyle. This is another small one. We can kind of get through it quickly, but this comes away of MP First again, because I like MP First. They state here that the next Call of Duty game is finally skipping last-gen consoles. I don't
Dude, people
care.
are going to quit the podcast because of this.
Yeah. Yeah, you think, huh? Yeah? All right, well. Call of Duty is a game that I haven't cared about in a very long time, several years. But this, to me, is good news that they're finally skipping 13-year-old consoles at this point. I don't know why you would even... Because this comes off the heels of the rumor that this game was being playtested on PS4. So, yeah, they came out and said that it's just not going to be... So they responded to that rumor, and there was the official brand account stated this. They said, "Not sure where this one started, but it is not true. The next Call of Duty is not being developed for PS4." So there was a rumor circulating about because it was Modern Warfare 4, which is said to be this year's Call of Duty title, was being playtested on PS4. So they had to come out and say that no, it's not happening. So Call of Duty is finally gonna be current gen only. That's good,
Kind of. There's a caveat, and I love this comment by Yowza Gabauza. Well, except that it will be hamstrung by Series S.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, that's
which is
true.
essentially the PS4 Pro.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I know. That is like you said, just the only caveat, because the Series S, you gotta cater to that. Those specs.
I don't know. I used to really like Call of Duty. I don't anymore. All the Beavis and Butthead skins and everything. I don't know. I feel like they really fell from grace. I cared a lot more about it too when my buddy was working there, and then after they decided to can all their employees, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna. I don't play those games or buy them anymore. I just
I don't blame you. I don't blame you, man. So.
Next week you'll see me online finishing the Black Ops story.
Oh yeah.
Just kidding. I've uninstalled it. I'm not. I won't be going back to it. I've got other stuff to do. But I don't know. It's that's a funny announcement. But yeah, 13 years. 13-year-old console finally not getting the newest games. Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy that it took this long for that to happen. By the way.
Yeah, I'm speechless, but also good for them.
Yeah, it is good.
Really know.
For the maybe I don't know. Maybe we'll see a quality jump, but who knows? Probably not. It's Call of Duty.
Yeah, probably not.
All right. Well, moving on to our last story of the day. This is probably the biggest story that happened. GameStop is submitting a bid to buy eBay for $56 billion. Now, the interesting thing about this is that...
With what money?
Well, that's exactly. So, eBay's stock market price is 4 times that of GameStop. So GameStop has proposed to acquire eBay for $125 per share, totaling a $56 billion bid. According to GameStop's proposal, the figure would be 50% cash and 50% GameStop common stock. So they detailed in the proposal that it has approximately $9.4 billion in cash and liquid investments as of January 31st, and that GameStop's roughly 1,600 locations in the U.S. would give eBay a network for authentication, intake, fulfillment, and live commerce, which I don't really know what that all means, to be honest. So they're gonna give eBay access to the stores in some way. I guess.
Yeah, so there's like some mutual benefit because
Yeah.
of like the services that they offer. But you know what's interesting is it says an unsolicited offer. So like eBay maybe is not for sale, and GameStop is just like, hey, we see an opportunity here, like come join us. And so like eBay, being valued at more than the GameStop. I mean, wasn't GameStop like didn't the like wealthy try to tank GameStop stock and like short sell them a few years ago, and then there was the whole like surge to buy GameStop, and then they went back up again because it was like the people rising up against the wealthy.
Yeah, they all bought stock and became like
and
millionaires.
then like yeah, and then like the SEC or whatever commission that is, were like, oh no, you can't do that. It's like, oh okay, so like us normal people, we can't buy stock when we see something happening, but the rich people can.
Right.
And yeah, it was such a crazy thing. They called that one guy into like Congress to talk to him and stuff, and it was anyways. So GameStop now is sitting on like a larger pile of cash and more like their stock is worth more. So it sounds like it would be a half cash investment and then half stock. So they would give eBay like half of their stock, which is how they would do it. So it's like part shares payment and part money, right?
Yeah.
And then so it's a combined GameStop plus eBay company, meaning they still benefit from eBay's value. So it's like it's not really that they're missing money. It's covered by giving up ownership in the new, larger, more valuable company, according to someone who's much smarter than I am on Reddit.
Much smarter.
Probably like a 14-year-old, because we know Reddit is full of like
Oh yeah, those
stuff,
angsty teens.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess that Ryan Cohen, he would be like the CEO of the combined company, according to that report. They say here it is important to note too that Cohen would receive a $35 billion or $35 billion in stock if he meets certain criteria, including increasing GameStop's market value to $100 billion. So, yeah. Acquiring eBay could also be part of Cohen's plans to evolve GameStop beyond its reputation as a video games and collectibles retailer. So they kind of want to move. He wants to like make really big moves, Kyle. He wants to. I remember I was reading that he wanted to like rival. He wanted to make it to where like eBay would rival Amazon again.
That's what it sounds like.
He wants to give like Amazon an actual like kind of like run for their money.
The hard thing to do about that though is like eBay is known it's like the resellers market, right? Like
right.
eBay has, in my mind at least, eBay has like this tarnished image because it's where the scalpers go to sell their crap that they just bought that I actually wanted to buy, or used stuff that's like not like anything I've ever bought off of eBay has either never come or been garbage. I mean, it's just maybe I'm doing it wrong.
Yeah. So yeah, I know it's just kind of funny. It's funny watching a smaller company trying to, buy a bigger company, especially one that's 4 times its size in value. So I don't know if I've ever seen it. I've ever seen this happen before, of someone even just trying to do that.
Dude, it happens in the wild all the time between.
Does it really? Smaller companies trying to buy bigger companies?
No. I mean, in the wild, like between animals, like male and female, like the
male
might be smaller, females larger.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I thought you meant like in the wild, like out in the. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
No, like in the wild. Okay. Yeah, I mean, a valuation of $12 billion coming after $46 billion. I mean, they would do debt financing, cash on hand, stock. I mean, they're just like it's a pretty big reach. But again, it's like it's unsolicited, so it's probably not going to happen, but it could. I mean, it kind of takes me back to when Musk was like, "Hey, I want to buy Twitter."
Yeah. Well, see, so it didn't say. I don't think it says it here, Kyle. I was reading a different article. It said that if eBay kind of like rejects or just says no, he's going to go straight to the shareholders and try and like appeal to them directly about it.
And they're already a 5% shareholder
eBay.
In eBay. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
all they need to do is get what's my math here? Like 46% more, and then they're the majority shareholder.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's a lot of work to do. That stuff happens in movies. I don't know about real life.
Yeah, I don't know how it works really like you said in real life. I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna happen. I almost it'd be interesting.
You've seen Dodgeball, right?
Oh yeah, of
The
course.
movie? Where he's like, "That's an interesting move. Let's see how it plays out."
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's a bold move, Cotton.
Yeah. As
Classic
they're like
movie.
rolling around in diapers and leather.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Like I can get the vision.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money to make on a gamble, or to take on a gamble, I would say.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm definitely interested to see how this plays out. I don't know. Coming months, whatever. We'll see. But otherwise, Kyle, that's all I got. That's all I got this week. That's all we got, I should say.
Yeah, we had a surprise one in there for me. I forget what it was, but it wasn't in the list.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which one was it?
One of them wasn't in the list, and I can't remember what it was now. And I was like, oh, this is news to me. But I liked the OMG edition in all caps for Star Fox.
Yeah, I know, because I put in the notes, and I just all caps, new Star Fox 64 remake OMG with like 8 exclamation marks.
That was the first one I clicked on to check out, because I was like, I really need to see this.
He seems really excited about this game.
Well, because I know they had like talked about it before, but it was like rumored, right? And now it's real, and we have it.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have it. We're about to have it.
Oh, I think I know the surprise one, or at least I don't think I must have forgot to put it in here. Was it the Halo 2 and 3 remakes? Because I don't see
Yes.
that one.
Oh, that was the one. Yes, that was it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a surprise to me, but a welcome surprise.
Nice surprise for sure.
It sure was.
Awesome, Kyle. Any closing comments?
I don't know. Let us know, you guys, what you think about what we went over today. What are the things that you're most excited for? And tell us why you're buying Star Fox. Actually, maybe somebody can help us with this. Let us know, like, why does McCloud look different? Like, because we can't put our finger on it. He looks a little strange. Maybe somebody can let us know in the comments about why he looks a little bit different.
Yeah.
It's not like you're gonna be seeing him in the fighter that you're flying, but
Yeah. You'll see him like the pre-mission cutscenes and stuff like that, and post-mission cutscenes. But there was something off about him, but
something not quite right. But it looks really good. I'm gonna go as soon as we hang up from this. I'm gonna go watch the trailer.
Yeah, like watch the actual
I haven't seen
thing.
the full thing. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I was eating dinner when it dropped, and I didn't know about it. So now I have some homework to do.
yeah, man, it looks great. I'm excited for it. But all right, well, everyone, that's gonna do it for today's episode. Hey, as always, if you're new, checking us out for the first time, hey, give us a like, maybe even subscribing. It would help us and the channel out a lot. So guys, until next time, stay leveled, stay looting, and we will catch you at the next save point. Peace.